If you want war, then that's what you gon' get with that war. Jeremiah 51 and 20. Battle axes, God's weapons of war. We them battle axes, God's weapons of war.
We on the corner and we ready for war. And I know you ain't seen nothing like this before. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war.
If you want war, then that's what you gon' get with that war. Jeremiah 51 and 20. Battle axes, God's weapons of war. We them battle axes, God's weapons of war.
We on the corner and we ready for war. And I know you ain't seen nothing like this before. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war.
Giving all honor and praise to the Most High. This is you outside. We are the Battle Axes of the Most High. Bro out there bringing some good information out, man. Hope brothers and sisters catching heat. Brother, man, what's up with you, man? I heard what you said earlier, man. You knocking folks out, man.
Yeah, he about to fight.
There you go.
Yeah, just to let it be known.
Let it be known.
Yeah.
Can't do that, bro. They ain't mess with you.
He mess with it.
They can't. You can defend yourself, but you don't supposed to be doing it. Give me Matthew 10:16 right quick. Give me Romans 12:18. Cause the thing is, brother, I know you're a spiritual man, man. If you live by the Bible, you should be doing this. Read this out. The book of Matthew, chapter 10, and verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. He sent us like a sheep in the midst of wolves. A sheep not gonna be making himself known in the midst of wolves, because he know if he make himself known, he'll get ate up. If you make yourself known in front of all these so-called white men, guess what? You don't have the technology that they got, and you don't have the military power that they got, but they'll destroy you, man. You got to use your brain, man.
That's right.
I know that things be flexed and your spirit flexed, but you got to wait on the Lord, bro. Read. Be ye therefore wise as serpents. He said, be wise as a serpent. Read. And harmless as doves. And harmless as doves, brother. You got to be, because a serpent is wise as hell. He waits until when it's time to strike. But he show his kindness. He be courteous. He's not in there trying to show his might and his strength. Yeah, brother, it look like you probably knock a few brothers out. I can see it in you, man. Dark skin too. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just talking, man. But for real, brother. Nah, I'm just messing with you, man. But the thing is, brother, you got to hold your peace, man. Exodus 14:14. You got to hold your peace, man. You can't be out here fighting the fight. I know you trying to fight the fight, but you got to fight the good fight by keeping these commandments, man. That's what the Lord commanded us to do, brother. What you got? I know you want to say something.
Hey, man, you know, like far as a reflection, right? And then some dudes be feeling like somewhat intimidated, like. And then they're actually like, man, in that sense, what should I do?
See, I got you. Watch this right here. Because I already seen that question coming. I loaded both of them up back to back. Read it.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 12.
Bring it out.
And verse 18. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men.
I read that over again, brother. Did you hear that? He said, if it is possible, read this, brother. Read this over again. Just start it. Go real slow and be clear so brother can hear it. Read this out.
Book of Romans, chapter 12, and verse 18. If it be possible.
He said, if it be possible, read.
As much as lieth in you.
He said, as much strength as you got lying in you, read.
Live peaceably with all men.
He said, live peaceably with all men.
That's a universal terminology. That's powerful.
Yeah, it's definitely powerful because it stopped you from getting your ass in trouble.
It says when the power is within you, or you can like come offensively, then you have the power to defend, to stop it or prevent it before it even happens, basically.
Yeah.
So you have the power to do so. You can have the power to not even act on it, basically.
That's right. See, because the thing is, we taking that might in our own hand, and we not letting the Lord fight for us.
Right.
So when we take it in our own man, now you're gonna fall into your own condemnation. Instead of letting the Lord fight for you, and he lay the whole platform down for you.
I just be tired of these white boys.
Well, hey, bro, why you think we weren't these fringes for keeping these commandments? We tired of them bastards too, man. If you was tired, brother, you need to be getting these fringes. You need to be gathering with your people, brother. Wait, getting more people and gathering and telling them about the same thing. Because guess what, brother? The only way we can take this kingdom by storm is with our God. Because our God put us in this captivity. Our God gonna have to bring us out here. We can't save ourselves, man. The only way we can save ourselves is by doing this. Because not doing this, not keeping the commandments, got us in this situation.
Right.
To reverse the roles, you must keep the commandments to get out of this situation.
That's right.
Read this up. The book of Exodus, chapter 14 and verse 14. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. Hold it, I want you to hear this, brother. Read this up. The book of Exodus, chapter 14, verse 14. The Lord shall fight for you. He said the Lord gonna fight for you. Read. And ye shall hold your peace. He said you got to hold your peace, man.
That's right.
You got to hold your peace. I know it's hard because guess what? Physically, well, they can't whoop us, man. You can line 100 white boys up, but we'll tell the lining out their ass right here, man.
Bring it out,
If we so happen to want to do this, brother, even though we don't roll like this, but if we, brother, let's say if all these brews over here with fringes, we all got mad. We all got mad. We'll take this whole corn out. No matter how many people out here, we'll take this whole corn out, man. And they couldn't stop us unless they got some weapons, man.
Yeah, bro.
But the Most High designed it for them to have the weapons to stop our asses because he knew that we too powerful, man.
That's right. That's right.
So we can't use our might. We got to use our mind.
Right.
It's low. We got to use our mind. No, the might. Yeah, the might. You got to use our mind. We can't buck against the system. Give me Deuteronomy 28:68. Yeah, I'm gonna pass it out, but we can't buck against the system. What's that?
The sword basically is the word. The word as the sword, the weapon.
Yeah. Our weapons is what's that, Jerubbaal? What's that, Jeremiah? No. No, that ain't what I want. No, it's not weapons of war. No, our words is like swords. Two-edged sword, yeah. Give me that. Let me finish this out right quick though, cause
Range 1 through 7 guidance as well.
Right, yeah, that's a pretty good one too. Watch this. Read.
Verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself.
He said, dearly beloved, avenge not yourself. Don't take it upon yourself to go to avenge, man. Because like we just read in Exodus 14:14 said to hold your peace, the Lord gonna fight for you. Read.
But rather, give place unto wrath.
He said, give place unto wrath. How we give place unto wrath is holding our peace. We know damn well these so-called white people can't stop us, man. As a nation, you take away their sword, you take away their military, you take away their guns, they can train all day, they can train all day. You can go get a Navy SEAL and set his ass out in front of him, man, guess what? And you can go get the smallest soldier out here and he'll tell the line out of him, man.
Right.
We don't play no games with him, man.
Right.
Dine-In, the Most High raising up the prophets of old. The same prophets in his Bible, he raising our mind state. That's why when you see things like, Nick Cannon on there, they trying to blackball him on TV. You see Ice Cube and different brothers. See, them brothers, they don't understand the power of the Most High God, man. And what he do to fight for his people, man.
That's right.
But we don't know as a nation. We don't know about our God. We forgot who our God was to us, man.
Bring it out,
That's right. Is they standing on truth or they putting the truth out there all day?
See, I'm going to tell you what's crazy about it. They took it back, right? Nick Cannon said that we were the Hebrew Israelites. Then he turned around here, hold your peace up. Nick Cannon said that We was the Hebrew Israelites. Then he turned around and apologized. But guess what happened in the situation? You still put it out there that we was the Israelites. The message still got out. Even though he retracted, the Most High God, look here, we think in a carnal mindset, but if you in a spiritual mindset, you like, dang, he still got that out to the masses. So now it might be one brother say, dang, what was Nick Candy talking about? I know he retracted, but what was he talking about?
That's what everybody's trying to see, what message did he put out.
That's right. So now so guess what? Now they mess around, they pull one of the videos up. Now they be fired up like, dang, these brothers for real now. They fired up because they see the real people back in the book.
That's right. So what about the people in Dubai? Are they Israelites?
We scattered across the four corners, brother. So some of our people's over there, but not everybody. Some of our people's, we everywhere. We everywhere. When he say scattered across the four corners, he scattered us. Bro, I know you hear this word, man. You might well come on home, man. Come on home, man. Yeah, I know a lot of these brothers, it be too hard for them, man. They can't let this world go, man. They cannot. Give me Mark. What's it? Give me Mark chapter 4. No, what you on? Deuteronomy 28. Read.
Y'all not hold it. For it is written, vengeance is mine.
Read that again.
For it is written, vengeance is mine.
Said, for it is written, vengeance is the Most High's, man. That's why we got a whole lot of peace, man. You don't want to be out here trying to go to jail, bro. You don't want that for you, man. Because the thing is, even though you might have a rep on the street, hey man, leave that dude alone, man. He gonna knock you out. It's not your vengeance, man. And now he said, if it be possible, brother, let him make it, man. But if you got to defend yourself, you can't defend yourself, brother. You ain't supposed to let nobody just whoop on your ass now and I'll tear you up. You gotta defend yourself. But if it be possible, brother, let them make it, man. Don't get yourself in no trouble, man, that you can't get out of, man. One thing about trouble, I know the old folks say this all the time, it's easy to get into, but it's hard as hell to get out of that thing, man.
I be feeling just like that.
Because if you feel like us, you should be standing over here raising the nation up.
Yeah, I understand.
It's time, man. It's time. Shoot, you need to be standing right here. Join the line, man. Can't stop. We got High Holy Day tomorrow. We got the New Moon tomorrow.
Yeah,
you need to be coming to our celebration. Instead of celebrating the 4th of July, we got New Moon tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna see who party the best.
Yeah, bro.
We're gonna see if the Most High Holy Day is better than the so-called white man's holiday. They give you 4th of July, they give you Christmas, they give you Halloween, they give you Thanksgiving, they give you Memorial Day, Easter, they give you what else? Birthdays. That's seven days, right? 1 hour holy day, the Feast of Tabernacle is 7 days.
That's right.
That means we supposed to party for 7 days.
Yeah.
Passover is 7 days, brother.
Yeah.
Imagine a God tell you to have a party. Brother, hold your peace, man. Our older generation, hold up. Hold up. The Passover is 7 days, brother. You understand what I'm saying? We got feast days that last. We got 3 feast days that last 7 days, bro. What kind of God that command us to have a good time, man?
That's right. Teach us.
Our God command us that, but He also command us to come out here and do the work. We go do the work. We go bring what God say to the people. We show them who our God is, and then guess what happened? God said, you know what? Y'all did the work. Now I'm gonna give you a little reward for your labor. Go on over, y'all have a good time right here on this new moon. Go on over and have a good time on my Sabbath day. In righteousness, though, brother. Because you ain't gonna see no brothers on our feast day. They ain't gonna see no brothers out there fighting.
That's right.
You don't see no brother out there smoking weed and cigarettes and snorting powder, popping pills on our high holy day.
That's right.
We're gonna drink a little strong drink. We're gonna drink us a little beer, brother. And we're gonna have a good time with each other. Slap on, do our thing, man.
That's right.
That's what our God commanded us to do, man. Same thing what we always do, man. Reaches up. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. The reason why I'm reading this, because this is part of curses that happen to our people. He said the Lord gonna bring us into Egypt again with ships. See, the land of Egypt was considered as bondage, according to Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
That's right.
So that means Egypt means slavery. But it's something in this verse that I need to get to you so you can be able to understand what I'm getting to. But I'm gonna get to you, man. You're an older man. You waited a long time to get to this point. You just wait a few more minutes, it ain't gonna hurt you, brother. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
See, Jerusalem is our homeland. And the Most High God said we're not gonna see our homeland no more again. That means the only way we gonna go back in the homeland, gonna be in righteousness, is when he gather us and take us back home, man. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So when we got out the slave ship, it was nigga sold to Master Johnson down in Tennessee.
That's right.
Nigga sold to Master Michael down there in Georgia, man.
That's right.
It was nigga sold to Master Brown down there in Mississippi, man.
That's right.
Teach up.
That's what happened to us when we got off the slave ships, man.
Wake them up.
Reach us up.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
Until what?
Unto your enemies.
The Lord called these people that we were sold to. These people are our enemies, brother.
That's right.
Read.
For bond men.
He said for slave men, man. Read.
And bond women.
And slave women, man. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
He said it can't no man buy us. That means no man can save us out of this condition.
Bring it out, up.
Who
Wake up
tried?
the people.
Martin Luther King tried. Malcolm X tried.
That's right.
Nat Turner tried.
That's right.
Harriet Tubman tried.
That's right.
There was a lot of damn people tried. They couldn't. Guess what? We still at. People think that we're not in captivity just because you get free to roam around.
Right.
Why you think they got all these cameras out here, man? They watch every single detail of what we do.
Right.
You can't go in a store without a camera.
Right.
They looking at their stock all day long.
Right.
And their stock better get in order, because if they don't, you get in trouble. Read this last part out. Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. Read.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies. For bond men and bond women. And no man shall buy you.
He said no man shall buy you. Jump down to verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent these people against us?
The Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent these people against us?
The Lord shall send against thee.
That's why he told us to be harmless as a dove and wise as a serpent, because he the one that sent the people against us.
That's right.
We don't want to kick against the pricks, man.
And hey, one more important thing. How do you feel about people trying to use, okay, for example, I believe in God, right? I worship God and pass His word as much as I can. A lot of people try to use that as a weakness to where they can slide and try to do everything they can. Like, okay. Say, bitch, don't come through with that shit no more.
Brother.
Hey, man, my man, y'all got to go to school.
It's a sidewalk, right?
Hey, man, get on, Esau.
You really cuss like that in church?
No, he don't. Y'all niggas is hell, man. Don't do it, brother. Don't do it. Come on, brother.
Hey, hold on. Y'all, peace, man. Brother, we gave you scripts. Hey, you got to make your choice.
Man, I'll be on it. Hey, excuse me. Like, see, exactly what I was just speaking upon. When they see you worship God, you believe in God. When they see you believe in God and you worship God, people see that as a weakness, and they try to come at you every way, which way they can, and all that. That's what be irking me. That's what irks me.
Exit 14:14. See, brother, you done ran out of patience, man. That's what's wrong, man. You ran out of patience. You got to get more patience, man. When you run out of patience, guess what? You start taking things in your own hand, and you're going to fail miserably, brother.
That's right.
The Bible says, woe to him that done lost patience, brother. You cannot lose your patience. That's why you need to be around brothers that's going to help you stay your ass in the spirit, man.
That's right.
Because you think you can do it by yourself, and that's why you losing patience. You cannot lose the patience because you're gonna fail, bro.
I keep telling you, they ain't got to be stopped. You got to stop them.
No, brother. You keep trying to, brother. You losing patience, brother. You losing patience. What you got, man?
I'm from Mississippi.
Yeah.
I'm 66 years old.
66.
I don't bother nobody. I have been spit on, I have been hit, I've been threatened, and look my glasses. My glasses got broke this morning. For no reason. I was asleep, got woke up. It hit me in the face. Who spit it in my face? He did. For no reason.
You did it?
For no
that
reason.
don't even sound right.
How come it don't sound right?
Come on, man.
For no reason, man.
For one, you
no reason.
disrespectful off the top. Off the top.
He got
You ain't gonna put out people on camera.
Hold up, Nathan, y'all. Let him make it, man. I promise you. I got this, man. I got this. We ain't been dealing on these streets this long for nothing, man. I promise you we got this, man.
Yeah, we got this. We got this.
I thought he supposed to kill. Yeah,
Give me Leviticus chapter 19.
I'm gonna admit it, and I'm gonna kill.
Bro, why you do the man like that, bro?
You call the laws. This man been calling the laws on me. That's what triggered everything out.
Why? Because he spit on me. Look at that man. I can't fight him.
Hey, this way
This man threatened me. He got off that train and come shoot me in the head like that and told me I couldn't sell no
He
cigarettes.
called the laws on me.
Yeah, I called the laws on me.
Hey,
Hell, I can't whip
this all
I can't whip
See,
Nah,
I can't whip it.
Man, this man follow me everywhere I go. Then this man called the laws on me when
I didn't call the laws. I walked up and told him.
Hey, man, look.
Hey, there's a witness over here too.
Oh, look.
Here's a witness.
Hey.
Hey, here's a witness right here.
Hey, man, I don't know what he talking about.
Here's a witness right here.
I don't know.
Brother, hey, check this out, man. Hey,
They can't stop nothing.
check this out. No, we can't. We can't, cause we ain't gonna stop nothing. We not finna fight our people.
No.
We know what the scriptures say about fighting our people, though. Watch this, man. Reach this, man.
Come on, man.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Jump up to verse 15.
Verse 15. He shall do no unrighteousness in judgment.
See, the brother, you can't do no unrighteousness in judgment, man. Hey, Stu, don't go nowhere, man. Hey, sister, you stick around too. I'm gonna show y'all how this thing be handled, man. Hey, brother, don't leave, man.
I ain't gonna leave.
Hey, brother, you a witness too, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go, man. I gotta go to work, man.
Brother.
I gotta go to work, though.
That's what the problem is. The cigarettes is the problem. So y'all got a problem with the cigarettes, right?
This man, come on.
That's the
Man, I
whole
serve
problem.
half of these people.
Whole problem.
So it's about cigarettes, brother.
This man follows me everywhere I tell this man. All of a sudden, he can bounce up all these bullets. I'm like, damn. Then he back on, pull out a sword. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I never did touch him, never did disrespect or spit on him until he pulled the sword on me and then called it out.
I understand, brother.
I treat him with respect because he's a black man, he's an elder. I master white folks. I don't touch my people. You feel me? And he come just going against white. Everywhere I go, he probably on the same school. Pull up, you doing too much, man. He probably out of nowhere. And then
Go to 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel chapter 1.
Still got it. Last night, we was at it last night, he still got it on. Come on, he don't want, he pulled a swat out on him.
Yeah,
Come on,
I understand. Okay. See, but the thing is, watch this, man.
Again.
When we dealing in the matter, the Most High brings spirits out, man.
What? You can't stop that.
The Most High brings spirits out, man. And we got to learn how to deal with these spirits, man. And being in our judgment, man, we are the lawgivers, man. And by all of us being the lawgivers, even though they're having a conversation, and this conversation might be going on and life goes on, that's what this is the difference in. School wants to uphold for him because he's selling cigarettes and they intruding each other's space. I know. But I caught the play though. Check this out, read it.
Which one?
Verse 15.
Verse 15. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment.
Yeah, we cannot do any unrighteousness in judgment, man. Read.
Thou shalt not respect the persons of the poor.
See, you can't respect the persons of the poor. Read.
Nor honor the person of the mighty.
No, honor the person of the mighty, man. Read.
But in righteousness.
But in what?
But in righteousness.
But in what?
But in righteousness.
No matter how the situation go, brother, I know some of these older generations, they done failed us terribly, brother. They done failed us terribly. Just like when Saul was trying to persecute King David, man. King David held his peace, man. King Saul was trying to kill David, man. Right. He tried a few times, man. Even David cut off to him his garment just to show him, man, I could have got closer to you just to kill you, but I didn't want that for you, man. And even when the other nations tried to persecute, we know when the other nations, when they persecuted, after they persecuted Saul, I'm gonna show you what King David did.
Well, yeah, he ain't getting the word.
No, because guess what? The thing is, he just want to try to put you out on the blast, but he didn't want to take the correction himself because it's finna come hit both of them. It was for both of y'all. The thing is, brother, I understand. I know you was upset and I know you did some stuff you didn't supposed to do. But this is word for both of y'all, brother. Jump down to verse 10.
Read. Bring it up.
It's the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 1 and verse 10. So I stood upon him.
Jump up to verse 8.
It's like verse 8. And he said unto me, who art thou?
See, this is King David talking to a dang on Amalek, man. He asked Amalek, he said, man, who are you? This is King David asking Amalek, who are you? Because the Amalek got a story to tell him. Read it.
It's like, and I answered him, I am an Amalekite.
He said he's an Amalekite, which is a so-called white man or a fake Jew, man. Read.
It's like, I am an Amalekite.
Verse 9.
Verse 9. He said it to me again. Stand, I pray thee, upon me, and slay me, for anguish is come upon me.
Oh, see, this is what matter of fact, Salaki, when King Saul was getting chased by the Philistines, the Amalekite said that King Saul told him to come stand on top of him because King Saul told him to come stand on top of him because what? He was dying. He just got pierced in the side by the Philistine. It was already prophesied that the Philistines was going to kill him and his children. His children had already died. So it was prophesied that he was going to die too. So once he made it to the top of the mountain, nobody wanted to kill King Saul because he was the king of the Most High, man. And nobody was going to touch God's anointed people, man. Read.
For anguish is come upon me.
He said anguish has come upon him, man. Weakness, man, came upon him weak.
Because my life is yet whole in me.
He said his life is yet whole. I mean, his life is diminishing in him because he had just got pierced in the side by the Philistines, man. Read.
So I stood upon him and slew him because I was sure that he could not live after he was fallen. And I took the crown that was upon his head and the bracelet that was on his arm.
See, because now the Amalek thought he was doing a good job. But he was set up here straight, bald-faced lying. How this Amalek was bald-faced lying, how he just gave, how he just killed King Saul. But he didn't kill King Saul. He lied. King Saul fell up on his own sword. But he lied, tried to get the justice for somebody else. You understand? He tried to take the credit for somebody else, and he lied. Watch what happened to the people that lie. Because the thing is, we're not going to do unrighteous judgment, brother. We hear everything. Brother, we from the streets too. We catch the plays just like everybody else, brother. We
and have brought them hither into my Lord.
So now, he said he killed Saul, and he brought this arm bracelet in his headband to King David. So watch what King David did. Watch this. Read.
Verse 11. Then David took hold of his clothes and rent them, and likewise all men that were with him. And they mourned and wept and fasted until even.
See, because King David was hurt that King Saul had died, man. And he know King Saul died because he had King Saul's possession in his hand that the Amalekite brought him. Read.
For Saul and for Jonathan, his son, and for the people of the Lord.
See, because Saul and Jonathan, his son, they had got killed, like I say, by the Philistines. But watch what King David did to the dude that set up here in bald-faced lied, man. Watch what King David did to him. Read.
And for the house of Israel, because they were fallen by the sword.
Because they fell by the sword. Read.
And David said unto the young man that told him, whence art thou? And he answered, I am the son of a stranger, an Amalekite. And David said unto him, how wast thou not afraid to stretch forth thy hand to destroy the Lord's anointed?
He said, how was you not afraid to stretch forth your hand to the Lord's anointed? We are God's chosen people, man. We are not to be putting our hands, no matter what the situation goes, brother. We can never put our hands on our people, man, unless they trying to harm you, brother, to protect yourself, man. Our job, no matter what people do out here, we're not going to sit up here and fight our people, but we're going to defend ourselves, man. I know, brother, the patience have went thin in you, but you cannot let that overtake your actions, brother. No matter how nervous you get, no matter how upset you get, no matter how things go that you don't like, you can never let it overtake your actions. You got to always let it be pure and good, brother.
Read. Verse 15. And David called one of the young men.
See, after he thought it was good to touch one of the anointed, David called one of the young men. And what did the young man do to him?
And said, go near and fall upon him.
He said, go near and kill this man, man. We cannot touch God's anointed. Even though that man was of the other nation. We are God's anointed people, man. All these people is at the bottom. We are all God's anointed people. No matter how bugged out they are, no matter how homosexual they are, no matter how savage they are, them still God's people, man. We got to look at them as we look at ourselves, man.
Read. And he smote him.
And he did what?
And he smote him. That he died.
That he died, man. See, he killed that damn Amalek, man, for messing with our people. See, the thing is, brother, we ain't got the right to sit up here and we ain't got the right to beat the other nations down unless they attack us. We ain't got a right to defend ourselves against our people unless they attack us, man. If you know better and you know the better in your walk, you got to walk ye in it, brother.
That's right.
That's the whole point. Walk in that spirit. Let your light shine, man. That's how we let our light shine. Because we keep the commandments, brother. We treat our brothers the right way, man. And we not gonna get out the way with our brothers, man.
Yeah, bro.
We see the situation. Yeah, the brothers high side on us. We high side right back, and it's all in love. But you don't see with name of time, you just seen us. You came down here and broke out a fight down here. You done seen us break up fights, but at name of time, you seen us out here fighting them. And they make us flat-foot mad. They try to throw piss and all kind of stuff on us, and we be mad. Yeah, we do. But we got to hold our peace, man. I know you in the streets deep, but you need to come gather with your people, man. With that, man, we're gonna bring up the next teacher, man.
If you want war, then that's what you gon' get with that war. Jeremiah 51:20. Battle axes, God's weapons of war. We them battle axes, God's weapons of war.
We on the corner and we ready for war. And I know you ain't seen nothing like this before. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war.
If you want war, then that's what you gon' get with that war. Jeremiah 51:20. Battle axes, God's weapons of war. We them battle axes, God's weapons of war.
We on the corner and we ready for war. And I know you ain't seen nothing like this before. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war.